C1 here, and today we're doing a breakdown video. It's been a while, but I've been just busy, and I've not had chances to do this, but I'm finally free today, so let's do this. So today we have the new Android 17 and Gold Frieza who got leaked. I don't really care about that, but this character is going to look interesting. They're a big help to androids, LOE, Frieza Force. Yeah, so I actually think Frieza Force is in a better spot than LOE because they have Broly and Nappa and Vegeta, so we could do that. They're the first support type, which, I mean, this is pretty good. Like, we haven't had many support types. Like, we had 13 who were released back in September of last year. He was pretty good. He's fallen off now, but, I mean, you could get away with him still, probably. Strength 1, you're going to be, so yeah, let's go into the kit. 17 is blue. They are, of course, on androids, Universe Rap, Frieza Force, and LOE. They're also on Universal Saga Super from their episode. Their Z ability will be buffing Universe Rep, Android, or LOE based strike attack and blast attack by 38%, and if you're reverse rep, you can get some base blast defense. Let's see, get boosted damage inflicted, so you're going to get 10% damage for 20 counts. It's a long time for the damage, so they can stack up a lot of damage. While not an effect on a Blast Arts card in general, this character has an Armor Break card. That is not funny. This is the third Armor Break card character we've seen in like a year. We had Gogeta, we had Gohan and Trunks, and now this character. So yeah. So they're stacking damage by 10% for their blasts. Okay, let's see. On activation, get 50% blue card damage, nullify endurance for 3 counts, and then if they have release types, so that's the type of unique gauge they have. They're going to cancel buff effects and then enemy damage received plus 20%. That's not going to work against Vegeta Blue because he has it tied to his equipment. Green card on activation, draw a card, 50 key, cancel all attribute downgrades and normal conditions. You're going to be healing the team by 10%, and then on hit, you're going to nullify cover changes. Enemy Dragon Balls -1 2 times, and then all enemy health restoration -25% for 10 counts. Sounds good. And of course, it's a melee green. Okay, attack switches to Golden Frieza. Draw a blast card, 50 key. 50 blast arts damage, so it looks like Frieza will be more of a blast character, and I'm guessing 17 will be more of a strike character. And then all enemy damage received for 20 counts, plus 20% for 10 counts. Okay, starter abilities do 340 damage to 320 damage guard. Let me look at something. Let me pull up something first. I just want to look at what a Gohan and Trunks are sitting at in terms of damage. So Gohan and Trunks are at 360 damage, so it's a little less than them, and 310 damage guard, so it's going to be a little more damage guard. So they got 70 key recovery, draw speed, so it looks like they have endurance 40%. They're going to be supporting ally damage plus 20%, and then if you're Universe Rep, Android, or LOE, you're going to get 10% damage guard. He's going to be buffing ally health restoration and be nullifying ally after downgrades and normal conditions up 3 times. Okay, on an enemy character confrontation. So this is worded the same way. Health plus 10%, switch keys plus 20%, and then enemy key -20. You know what that is? That's Blue Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. It's a little worse than Gohan's, actually, because his is 30, this is 20, but it's still annoying. On enemy character and battlefield entry, return to standby, you're going to draw 1 card and draw a card if hand has 3 or fewer and 30 keys. So they're giving key and cards to their allies. Good. On R2s, they're going to get cover no for 5 counts for 1 time. They're going to be supporting ally damage for plus 10% for 15 counts. And then enemy health restoration minus 15 for 20 counts. This applies to them, you do know that, right? So when it says ally, because it would be saying, other than this character, that's what it would have to say if it wasn't them. So they're stacking 20% damage, basically, for the entirety of every card they use. Yeah, it's pretty good, and this is resetting on switch. So when you attack switch from Frieza, and when you attack switch from Frieza, and to 17. When hit by enemy arts attack, damage received at disadvantage 5 counts. That's not good, actually. This is what Sword of Pop Trunks has struggled, is just because Vegeta would hit him once, and you take the full type disadvantage damage, and then you finally get type neutral. Ally subcounts -1, that is fusing Super Gogeta and Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas mechanic, they would always do that. That's what made that triple ultra team very horrible. It's just they could keep switching with the sub-counter with Frieza and Vegeta. I'll return to standby based on number of times hit by enemy cards. Huh? Okay, so this is shared between Golden Frieza and 17. Counter sets on Switch. First and on, you're going to get heal the team and get cost increase. Third and on, you're going to be ally damage plus 30%, and then enemy key minus 100. Ooh. Yeah, that's how you stop Vegito, so you just take away his key reduction is just what killed Vegito off, I think. Because Namek Goku did that. The blue Super Saiyan Goku that came out in 2023, he was a key reduction character. So it's going to give 30% damage and key minus 100. So it looks like the opposite of what 13 is. 13, you have to fill up his gauge to get all this. Looks like you have to get hit. So it's pretty good. When not defeat an enemy, activates a special move, ultimate arts, or awakened arts, or rising rush, you're going to get 70% damage guard. So what's that put the damage guard up to? 70%. So, because what? They'll be at 400% damage guard, so the highest damage guard in the game. Pretty good. So they'll probably be able to eat most ults like a. They probably will be able to eat Vegeta Blue's ultimate. Just maybe. Probably not, though. Also, if ultimate or awakened arts or rising rush, enemy sub counts minus 5, cancel these buff effects twice, and activating accounts share between 17 and Golden Frieza. Oh, this is team-wide buff removal and sub count illusion. That's good. Strike cover change and blue card. Okay, let's take a look at their unique age. Switch type unique ability, and it goes to release type. Starts as switch type. Ability type, starter, switch ability type. When unique age comes full, you switch to release type, draw a card, get 20% health twice. High efficiency share between Golden Frieza and 17. 40 key and cancel after downgrades. One release type, you get 80% damage. So what's their damage looking like? 80%. Where's their start ability? 80. 340 damage. That's pretty good. Double card draw speed is what they're going to get. They're going to get 50% overdrive charge rate, and then they're going to get key protection. That's a pretty premium mechanic. Key protection. When gauge releases 0, switch to switch ability type. Switch ability charges on tag switch. So I think it's worded the same way as God Goku and Hit, where it's just 2 tag switches and you get the full gauge. And then decreases gradually when the battlefield for the release type. So that's like Ultra Cell. Legend action from the high area. They're going to get 50 key, and they're going to be buffing ally blue card damage. And if they have a release type, they're going to draw a blue card. That's infinite times. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's like Gohan Trunks, but it's a little worse. Golden Frieza is green. It looks like this is the same. This is same. Green, it looks like it's just he's getting a Dragon Ball. When you switch to 17, you draw a strike card, 50 key, strike damage plus 50% for 5 counts, and then all enemy damage received plus 20% for 10 counts. And then the same unique kick, and the same strike cover change. Yeah, this character looks pretty good. I mean, this character looks like it's a start to stopping Vegeta Blue. I hate that character so much because it's just coin flip. I've lost so many masters because I've lost the coin flip and I lose a character. So yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I will be subbing for this character tonight. Doing some showcase videos. Probably will be trying them on androids first. I want to see how they do on the android scene. Probably 13 cell on this character is what we're going to be using. But anyway, see you in the next one.